I'm about 50 k's out of Nannup. I'm going to a blockade down there. There's a bunch of champions camping out in the forest.
It's vandalism. It's blatant vandalism.
People have been trying to save this stuff for decades. Loopholes in those protection acts are so massive that these forests are not being protected anyway. We could be going for regrowth.
Is here. Everywhere that has the black crosshatching won't be logged, but everywhere else will. The vehicles are travelling from the dieback infested through to the dieback free without washing. We have contractors that we have videoed doing that. We also were visited by a ranger that did that, driving straight through the dieback free area. I think it's a bit unprofessional, to say the least. We're going through the procedure ourselves with the methylated spirits and the brush to clean our shoes. It's a fungus that exists in the soil. It affects the trees and creates dead branches on the trees. It has been put to me that the dieback is going to be there anyway, and it only affects the trees when they're under stress. Stress is caused by burning too much or low rainfall. It's like us when our immune system is under attack, and it's the same with plants.
They should be like washing the tyres of their vehicles before they go in, and they're not doing that.
No. The old growth forest is not dieback affected, but it's also got a certain number of stumps.
It's not classified an old growth area anymore because some trees have been cut down there about 90 years ago.
Yes. We've had a look at the old growth area and the area next to it, which has been designated not old growth. The only difference between them is that the number of stumps. We've counted 12 stumps. It's meant to be 6.
All right.
So these stumps have been there for 90 years or so. They're old stumps. Department of Biodiversity, Conservation and Attractions. The biodiversity and conservation has been put in with tourist attractions. It's all sort of the same facade. DBCA. It used to be called Calm or Deck. The wood here, I would imagine, is going to get used for burning in the Simcoa refinery to create silicon. The jarrah creates the heat for the furnace. So apparently that's part of their promotional information, is that it's the best quality jarrah, and anything that is flammable would be able to be burnt. I don't think you need to clear forests to feed a furnace. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings, Mordor. Once an area's been logged, growing very, very close together, they're all the same age, this would be the perfect situation for a raging wildfire. There's no gaps between the trees. A lot of the places where they're doing the clear felling, they're just leaving these broken on the ground. So something that you pay hundreds of dollars for in a nursery for your new lifestyle block is being left broken on the ground.